I'm Tri Tran, and this is my father. His name is Tri Tran.
73?
1970,
1974.
74.
You became the mayor of
The mayor of
Saigon?
Saigon.
Oh wow.
And then 75, that when we...
1975, the communist
Take
took over.
yeah.
Then we move out.
Yeah. Because his office of the mayor of Saigon is pretty much right next to the American embassy. So he had a lot of opportunity to work with the American people there at the embassy. They tried to get our family out before the fall of Saigon, but we didn't want to go. And so we wait until the fall of Saigon, because Saigon is the last place to fall under the communists. So we couldn't get out until everything is pretty much done and over. So we left like the last day of the fall of Saigon. So we was on the last ship that left Vietnam from Saigon.
Do you remember the exact date?
It was the night of the 30th, April 30th, 1975.
Ủa,
Bạn
anh
10
nhắc
tháng
10 tháng 4.
tối 30 tháng 4.
2:30 ba.
Yeah.
2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. The exact time.
Yeah.
And the entire family, you guys
Yeah,
all were
whole
able to go
family.
together.
Yeah.
So how many, your wife, and then how many children? How many
And
siblings?
my wife and my 3 children.
Yeah.
So,
Me and my younger brother and younger sister.
And how old were you at the time?
I was 17 at the time.
17 that night when you guys
No, I was 16. 16.
16. So you guys got out at the last minute.
Yes. In fact, when we left Saigon, we just barely got out of Saigon Harbor. We saw the communist airplane flying overhead, and they didn't bother to do anything to us because they're busy with taking over Saigon at the time, so they just let people go. We didn't know where we were going. We thought that we're gonna just leave to go out to avoid the fighting just for a little while and then come back. We didn't even know where we're going until we got out there, and then we heard on the news that communists took over and all this and that, and then by that time we say, oh, it's over now. We have to go somewhere. So it took us about 3 days before we got to outside to the international water, and we get to see the 7th Fleet, American 7th Fleet, the Navy. So they start helping us to guide us to Subic Bay in Philippines. That's how we end up. And then from Subic Bay, we got transferred to the American cargo ship.
no, the ship to Guam.
Yeah, that's the cargo ship that took us to Guam. That's where we going through all the process to come to the United States. It's in Guam. And then from Guam, they flew us to Camp
Camp
Pendleton.
Pendleton.
Yeah,
To
Camp
San
Pendleton.
Diego?
And then our aunt, she lived here. She got married and moved to the United States in 1960. And they sponsored us out to Barstow.
She married an American soldier, which was very common during
Was
that
this
period.
your sister or
Yes.
sister-in-law?
Yeah.
Sister.
Yeah, my father's youngest sister. Yeah. So when I got to Barstow, I got up with that next morning. I said, "This is America. I want to go back home." Because Barstow in 1975, you know how that is. It's nothing. It's deserts. I walk out there and I say, oh my God, this America sent me back home.
So that was your first impression of America,
Yeah,
living in Barstow.
yeah. But then we moved to LA from there. So when we moved to LA, it's totally different. You know, we look at it and say, oh my God, how can I live in this place? You know, freeway everywhere, traffic is crazy. And